Top 10 Macbeth Essay Topics. British Literature, Beowulf vs. Macbeth. The epic poem Beowulf and the tragedy Macbeth are the cornerstones of British literature. There are many important ideas that you can find by comparing them. Discuss each work's themes, characters, and narrative styles. Then analyze the portrayal of heroism, ambition, fate, and morality in Beowulf and Macbeth. What were the cultural and historical contexts of the two works? Explore them in the context of British traditions and their impact on literature and culture. Macbeth and Frankenstein, Compare and Contrast. Compare Macbeth by William Shakespeare and Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. You will need to focus on the themes of ambition, guilt, power, and the consequences of unbridled ambition in both works. Characterize Macbeth and Victor Frankenstein as tragic heroes driven by their ambitions. Compare the narrative structures and literary techniques employed in the works. In the end, you might assess the messages conveyed by Macbeth and Frankenstein and their relevance in contemporary society. Dramatic irony in Macbeth. How does Shakespeare use dramatic irony in the play Macbeth? Identify cases where the audience possesses information that the characters are unaware of, which consequently leads to tension and suspense. How does dramatic irony influence the audience's understanding of the plot, character motivations, and thematic development? Examine the role of dramatic irony in conveying different themes. Shakespeare Literature, Prophecy, and Macbeth Morality. For an essay on this topic, examine the theme of prophecy and its impact on the morality of the main character in William Shakespeare's play Macbeth. What is the role of the witch's prophecies in shaping Macbeth's actions and decisions? Focus on the moral dilemmas Macbeth faces as he contemplates and acts upon those prophecies. In addition, analyze how Shakespeare uses prophecy as a narrative device to explore human nature, ambition, and the corrupting influence of power. Main themes in the tragedy of Macbeth by Shakespeare. For this research topic, analyze the main themes in the tragedy Macbeth by William Shakespeare. You might concentrate on themes such as ambition, power, fate, guilt, and the nature of evil. Examine how these issues are developed throughout the play and how they affect characters and the overall narrative. To support your analysis, provide key scenes and quotes that reflect these themes. Moreover, you can evaluate how Shakespeare's exploitation of these topics resonated in society. Macbeth and Hamlet Characters Comparison. Characters of Macbeth and Hamlet in William Shakespeare's plays deserve a proper investigation. For an essay on this topic, analyze their personalities, motivations, and character development. Compare their tragic flaws, their relationships with other characters, and the impact of their actions on the overall plot. Also provide similarities in ambition, morality, and the consequences of their choices. What are the key themes and messages conveyed through their characters by Shakespeare? Shakespeare and his view on kingship, Macbeth, King Lear, and Othello. How does William Shakespeare portray kingship in his plays Macbeth, King Lear, and Othello? It is important to discuss Shakespeare's views on the responsibilities, challenges, and abuses of power associated with kingship. You might focus on the main characters in the plays as tragic figures whose actions reflect the complexities of kingship. Touch upon the themes of ambition, corruption, and the consequences of unchecked power in relation to kingship. Betrayal in Shakespeare's Macbeth. Analyze the theme of betrayal in William Shakespeare's play Macbeth. For this essay topic, you might discuss the specific cases and how they impacted the overall plot. Examine the consequences of betrayal by characters such as Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, and the witches. Additionally, analyze how Shakespeare's representation of betrayal enhances the dramatic tension and depth of the play. How does it resonate in understanding human relationships and the consequences of deceit? Concept of power in Shakespeare's Macbeth. The concept of power in William Shakespeare's play Macbeth is a vast topic to explore. Consider its different forms depicted in the play, such as political power, supernatural power, and the power of ambition. Analyze how power is acquired, maintained, and corrupted by characters such as Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, and Duncan. What are its consequences and ethical implications? Use of supernatural to create suspense in Shakespeare's Macbeth. Shakespeare uses supernatural elements to create suspense and enhance the dramatic impact of Macbeth. We suggest analyzing the role of the witches and their prophecies, the appearance of ghosts, and other supernatural occurrences throughout the play. How do these supernatural elements contribute to the psychological turmoil of the characters and the overall atmosphere of the play? Refer to the themes of fate, free will, and the blurring of reality and illusion in relation to the supernatural.